Today we will be troubleshooting an awning that's opening timing is too long. The symptom of this is when the awning is asked to open, it closes in on its own and does not stop. Before we can begin to troubleshoot the awning and fix our issue, we first need to distinguish whether or not our awning is a right or left motor. In our case, we're dealing with a right end motor, and it should look something like this. Now, once you've distinguished this, we need to make sure that the power cord for a right-hand motor is hanging down from the bottom. If yours is a left, it should be coming from the top. The next thing we need to distinguish before we proceed is that the fabric is rolling from the top of the roller tube. In our case here, you can plainly see that the fabric is coming from the top. If yours is coming from the bottom, you must manually roll it back in and get it into proper alignment again, and make sure that this fabric is coming from the top before we proceed to do any limit control adjustments. Now that we've done our pre-checks, we can begin to fix our awning. You always want to start with the awning in the closed position. In our case, our awning is already in the closed position, so now we want to go ahead and extend the awning out 2 feet short of full extension. Now that we've got it about 2 feet short of full extension, it does not have to be perfect. We can then proceed to the next step. Now that we have access to the motor head, the hole that we'll be manipulating is the red limit control switch, which you can see here in the video right now. This is what we will be manipulating throughout the entirety of the video. So now that we've established the red limit control switch, what it looks like, now we're going to be turning this in the counterclockwise direction 30 full turns. It should look something like this. Now that we've made our adjustments, we're going to go ahead and hit the extend button on our awning. If the awning extends, we'll immediately hit our stop button to stop the awning from extending any further. It should look something like this. So since our awning did extend when we hit our extend button, what we're going to do now is go back to our red limit control switch and turn it again counterclockwise from right to left 10 full turns. Once we've done that, we will test again. If the awning extends out, we will go back and make the same adjustments in 10 turn increments until the awning does not extend when we hit our extend button. So at this point, we've established that our awning is at a point where it will no longer extend out when we hit our extend button on our remote control. So from this point on, we want to make sure that our awning motor has not overheated in the process. So to test that, we will go ahead and retract the awning about a foot or so, and then extend the awning about a foot back out. And so it should land at the same spot that it was from the beginning. It should look something like this. So now that we've established that our motor is in proper working condition, we're going to go back to our red limit control switch and we're going to start making our adjustments. This time though, we're going to be moving in the clockwise direction, that is from left to right, and we're going to start turning that until the motor engages. So as we're turning that limit control switch in the clockwise direction, it should look something like this. Every turn should engage the motor and make it extend out further and further until you've reached full extension on your awning. Once you've reached full extension, you will then stop turning, and now your limit controls are set. Congratulations, you've successfully set your limit controls for your awning, and you can now begin to enjoy your awning once again in comfort.